The Garfield movie has given families something to watch together this summer, and another thing that brings people together is music. But what happens when you combine the two? An Arkansas native worked on and produced much of the soundtrack to this new hit animated film, and we had the chance to catch up with Michael Hodges at his home in LA. Take a look. The Garfield movie has taken the box office by storm, but you might not know that one of the creative forces behind the movie's soundtrack is from right here in Arkansas. Michael joins us now to share a little bit more. Hey, Michael.
Hello.
Thanks for taking the time to visit with me. I'm really excited. Let's talk about the Garfield movie and maybe fill us in on your specific involvement.
Well, I am the executive music producer for the movie, and I had the pleasure of writing and producing some of the co-writing and producing some of the songs in the film with the artists that are on the soundtrack: John Batiste, Snoop Dogg, Keith Urban, and Callum Scott, and Hannah Waddingham as well. And it was just an amazing 2 years of my life.
Yeah, man, it sounds like an amazing experience. And what was that like for you to be able to collaborate with some of the big name artists like that?
It was great. I mean, I think they're pros, and we've been blessed to be able to do this for a while. And everybody's different. It's just like working with anybody else, but very creative, very quick. We have a really good team at Sleeping Giant, and are able to. This is what we do. So we work really well together, really quick. Everything goes pretty fast.
Yeah. What is the soundtrack like for this one? You just mentioned artists that kind of spanned a bunch of different genres. What can folks expect from this soundtrack?
It is really unique. So there are really different sounds. You have a collaboration with Keith Urban and Snoop Dogg, so that's a pretty unique collaboration, but it's really fun. They're up-tempo, feel-good sort of songs. Got a great song that's a really big presence in the movie called Good Life, which is by John Batiste. And all up-tempo, feel good. Callum Scott song, really nice, kind of a fun up-tempo summer love song. It's really nice. They're just really diverse, unique, kind of span the gap of genres, and all a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. How does it feel for you to be a part of the team that's bringing this beloved character, Garfield, and his story to the big screen for audiences?
You know, I have been a fan of Garfield since I was a kid, and I remember my grandmother, the last thing she bought me before she passed away when I was young was a Garfield stuffed animal, and I still have it to this day. It was for that to come back around and get to work on a movie like this just is really cool.
Yeah,
cool thing.
certainly rewarding. So, as I mentioned, you're an Arkansan. What's your advice for other folks living in Arkansas looking to follow their dreams just like you have?
You know what? I think it's to find your purpose in life, the thing that you're supposed to be doing, the things that you just can't get away from. I always tell young artists, like, are you sure you want to be a musician? You sure you want to be a singer? Because it's so hard to do. But if it's what you're supposed to do, you just have to keep going. You have to take no, don't take no for an answer. You just have to keep pushing.
Yeah.
And work hard, follow your passion, and if you hang in there, it just seems to work.
Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah.
There are 1,000 times, but so.
Yeah, certainly follow your passion. I love that. Yeah, obviously the Garfield movie, it's in cinemas right now. You can also pick up a copy of the soundtrack and check out Michael's music on there as well. Michael, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with us.